Developing and implementing a global employee investigation plan. In the complex world of the multinational enterprise, MNE, protecting the organization's physical and intangible assets is a critical HR responsibility. Central to this protection is the ability to manage risk by conducting a global employee investigation plan. Whether addressing ethical breaches, financial violations, or employment-related misconduct like discrimination, HR must act as an organizational architect to ensure the process is legally compliant, culturally sensitive, and ethically sound. An effective investigation begins long before an incident occurs. The HR Certification Institute's exam content outline highlights that a global plan must cover investigator selection, local laws, and reporting requirements. Investigator selection? MNEs must decide whether to use internal HR staff, legal counsel, or third-party monitors to audit practices and lead inquiries. Legal scoping. Global HR professionals must navigate a patchwork of varying legislative powers. This includes understanding extraterritorial laws like the U.S. Sarbanes-Oxley Act, ESO, which protects whistleblowers who report federal securities law violations, as well as local data privacy regulations that restrict how employee information is collected and transmitted. Setting the timeline. Disciplinary systems in global organizations must be prompt and focused. Any misconduct investigation that may lead to a discharge should ideally be completed within 48 to 72 hours after the event to ensure accuracy and minimize organizational disruption. The Code of Ethical and Professional Responsibility mandates that HR professionals investigate the accuracy and source of information before it is used in any employment-related decision. Interviews. Investigators must conduct all employee interviews with care and deliberation. This involves treating all parties with dignity, respect, and compassion to maintain a trusting work environment, even during difficult inquiries. Due diligence. In the context of global combinations or internal shifts, HR must perform people due diligence, looking for potential liabilities such as outstanding grievances or litigation. Confidentiality. It is a professional duty to safeguard restricted or confidential information gathered during the process. The challenge for a multinational is to maintain a standardized objective without sacrificing local relevance. Cultural sensitivity. In high-power distance or collectivist cultures, employees may be reluctant to provide information that causes a colleague to lose face. Representation? The plan must account for local requirements to confer with employee representative groups, such as works councils or unions, before taking significant disciplinary actions. Once the investigation is complete, the findings must be analyzed for completeness and accuracy before a final decision is rendered, informing the employee. Whenever possible, HR or the manager should inform the employee in person of the decision and the specific reasons behind it. The reasons must be clearly articulated, citing the specific work policy or rule violated. Fairness and justice. HR must refrain from giving or seeking preferential treatment during the process. The ultimate goal is to foster fair, consistent, and equitable treatment for all stakeholders, regardless of the country of operation. Documentation. Comprehensive documentation is vital. It not only sends a clear message that improvement is expected, but can also make the difference between winning and losing a future lawsuit. Developing and implementing a global employee investigation plan transforms HR into a credible activist. By mastering these discipline processes, HR professionals uphold the highest standards of the profession, protect organizational value, and ensure that human ingenuity remains the firm's most sustainable competitive advantage.